Here's an exercise demonstration video for the pullover with the dumbbell. When you do this one, you could use 1 or 2 dumbbells. I'm doing it today on my sandbag, but you could do it on a standard weightlifting bench or even on the floor. You could also use a sturdy piece of furniture in your home if you're working out at home. When you do this one, make sure you start off with a safe position, both hands on the dumbbell. Start with the dumbbell directly over your shoulders. So it's not above my face, it's above my shoulder joint. And from here, we want to make sure that we don't have the shoulders protracted, as that's going to put the shoulder out of position. Bring those shoulders back into retraction, and then lower this weight down above your head. And this is where the pullover gets its name. We're going to pull the weight over until it's directly above the shoulders again. So the movement here is keeping the arm straight, and really, if I can put this weight down to demonstrate, it's just about using the muscle of your lat underneath your armpit here to pull that arm into this vertical position. So the weight is stacked on the bones of your arm, and the shoulder is nice and safe, and then we lower the weight overhead and bring it back. When you do this one, I like to keep a little bit of tone in the abs and glutes so that we're ensuring that we're not losing position in the lower body. If you do this one on your own, make sure that when you have your position here, you're safe when the weight is above your face. You don't want to drop that weight right on your face, and you want to have a safe exit plan if you need to drop this weight above you at that end of your body. Make sure it's not going to crash into anyone or anything important. Finally, remember that the range of motion on this movement, in order to stay safe, should be only as far as we can go while we keep that shoulder in a nice stabilized place. If you start to have your shoulder unlock and go too far, you might be able to move through a large range, but it could be potentially injurious for your body. So make sure that as you set yourself up, you have that shoulder retraction. Now you're ready for that pullover, moving through that range of motion with the tone in the abs, the tension in the shoulder, and as you can, increase that range of motion, but not if it comes at the expense of your body and your positioning. Finally, if you want to do this one with 2 dumbbells, I like to take the weights and to push them against each other as hard as I can. So find the 2 flat panels of the dumbbell, or another safe way to do this so you won't smash your fingers. And now, as I press my hands against each other, I can even take my fingers off the weights because I'm compressing them against each other. And then this way, as we're doing the pullover, we use even more of the upper chest in that motion. There's such a strong contraction driving those kettlebells against each other that we're not only working the muscles of the lats in that armpit, but we're also working the muscles of the chest as we try to press the hands into each other as hard as we can. And that's a great way to add a little bit more challenge to your pullover if you don't have the option to get into a heavier dumbbell. So remember, you can do this one with 1 or 2 dumbbells as long as you have something supporting your back, keeping that neck nice and straight. If you want to, you can do it flat on the floor, and that's a great way for you to limit the range of motion to the safe zone for you. All right, hope this is helpful. See you next time.